open to Readham. I thought I'd swing by here on my way back, heading north to Boatyard, Wroxham, Horning, etc. There's one boat down there, I don't know whether you can see it. I think it might be a Broom's boat actually. Looks like a Broom's Bolero. So that'll be the second hire boat that I've seen actively in use. Got the Ship Inn pub down there, and behind me you've got the Lord Nelson. It's a very quaint place, is Readham. We'll take a stroll down this end, see what's going on. It's only going to be a quick stop here, not going to be here for very long. And Dave, I know when you were here a few weeks ago you couldn't find the fish and chip shop, but just to the right of the Lord Nelson there you see a sign up the hill to the fish and chip shop, so if you come again and stop here, hopefully this now tells you where you need to go. Yeah, not a lot of life. But the plan is now to head back towards the north, i.e. Boatyard, Horning, Wroxham, Ramworth. I'm going to swing back by the apartment because I need to stick the GoPro on charge for a bit because I didn't fully charge it last night and I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to be doing some more filming in early part of this afternoon. Then I'll need to get some more charge on the battery, so we'll start heading back now and then I'll see you in a bit. Just going back to these walkways as well, they can get slippery when wet, especially if there's like a green algae on the surface as well, and also when there's been a frost. They're not the most grippy of surfaces either, so just be mindful to watch your step. Otherwise you could have a nasty fall, and the last thing you want to do is be falling in there, especially this time of year. The shock of the temperature of the water and the panic really won't do you much good, so yeah, keep an eye out where you're walking, because if you're on your own like I am and the boatyard's closed, there's no one here to save you. If you bang your head, you knock yourself out and you're in that water, that's it. Your time has come. So just looking at this sapphire light one here, I'd thought that one's been through the shed. The hull looks gleaming, the top sides look polished. I reckon that's had a spruce up in the last few weeks. A bit like the ones from Richardson's that we saw yesterday. New rope as well, although it's of the cheaper kind, but I'm guessing with the amount of boats that they've got, you know, they've got to save costs in some areas, and rope looks like it could be one of them. So this is what is known as A Key, Herbert Woods. The other side where I was just walking was B Key, B for Bravo, and then this one's A for Alpha. And this is the one that most people see when collecting their boats for their holidays, and obviously visiting hire craft as well. I will walk into the central part obviously shortly. I'm just going to walk on this side first. That wind's really got up again. Where we are at the moment is quite exposed, it's quite an open area. You can cross the marshes, so the wind howls across them. But we still have blue sky. Another door open there. I'm not going to go around closing their doors though, that's not my job. They need to be a bit wary that some of their boats might need to be emptied. There's quite a bit of water in there. Light over there looks like it's been through the shed. New ropes, polished hull and top sides. Less of the noise. Oh, that is soggy there. I'll just trod through. Now I'm not sure whether boatyards get around to tarting up the boats every year. I think they must have some sort of schedule, because they just wouldn't have enough time. I mean, places like this, you know, Herbert Woods, Richardson's, they've got so many boats. I just don't think they get them all through the sheds in the winter months and back out in time. So I would have thought they probably have to go in every maybe 2 or 3 years each one, and that's why you see some that are looking a bit, you know, neglected more than what others are. You know, and every time a boat comes out of the water, it costs money. So each boat probably has its own, you know, budget of what can be spent on it and what can't be spent. Unless obviously there's severe damage through, you know, accidents and stuff like that. Oh, this walkway is very spongy. But yeah, I think you got the main Herbert Woods shed over there, and I think that's the only one that, I don't know, maybe a couple of these have opened up for boats to go inside down here. I don't know, but I know obviously that is the main one over there where the crane is. That's where they do a majority of their repairs and builds and stuff. but if they can only get, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 in at a time to safely work on them, that's, if each boat's in there for a period of 2 weeks, not a lot of time, is it? So I think the telltale sign is of a boat that's been through the shed or had its maintenance done is new rope. I think if you see one that's got new rope, then you know it's ready to go. I think that's the only way you can really tell. Thought that this boatyard used to be used for, I don't know whether they built small naval ships here, naval boats, or whether they were just maintained here, but you can see various pictures on the internet of Herbert Woods back in the days of war, and they had, like, I think there were motor gunboats operating out of here or being stored here, one or the other. There is a history about it, you have to look it up, but yeah, this yard would have been full of naval boats. So there's a lot of history to this yard. And obviously the old Broadhaven Tower there, which is obviously where I'm staying, the apartments are, that used to be their main office. I won't take you out to the main river for now. We'll leave this here. But now we're going to head down towards Horning and see what's going on there. Catch you shortly. Welcome to Horning. We're just outside Swan Pub, where the Southern Comfort is normally moored up. But as you'll see in a minute, she's currently out of the water. I believe she's having her bottom cleaned, and maybe a few other bits and pieces as well. So we'll take a wander down, show you guys. The wind's not so bad here because it's not as exposed as what it is up at Potter Heigham. Got the Staithe Green here in the Staithe and Willow restaurant. Just in front of me here, got a bed and breakfast called the Moorhen. Looks very nice, and you've probably got a lovely view actually. You've got a room at the top overlooking the river. And here she is. Here is the Southern Comfort. And just as I thought, the rear paddles are just for show, and you've got a prop, 2 props for propulsion. I think there's a middle one as well. I think there's a middle paddle which looks like it's been taken down. But yeah, that's not something you see every day, is it? Yeah, very rare sight. So I'm not going to walk all the way down to the ferry and ferry marina, not today. Still got quite a few other bits I want to squeeze in, so we'll get back into the car and then I think we'll head to I don't know whether to do Ranworth first or Wroxham. I don't know what the time is, I haven't got my phone on me. I'll have a look in the car and then I'll make a decision, and then you'll see where I am next.